Oh god. You, a gamer, decide that you want to pick up a new game from the store to enjoy after your long day at work. So you walk into your local GameStop to pick it up, and the person at the counter asks what game you'll be buying. You reply with, Hogwarts Legacy. You're met with silence. Fierce rage starts to build behind her eyes. The room erupts into flames as if you're a sinner walking to the church of God. But there is no God here. No one to protect you from what you are. You hear the hate mob coming a mile away with their footsteps, sounding like a marching parade of the Third Reich. That's right, the Nazis are here to get you. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. The doors lock as the GameStop fills with smoke as you fall to the ground struggling to breathe. The person working the counter stands over your body as they scream the most foul things at you. Bigot, transphobic, racist, anti-gay, each word coming out of their mouth with more and more spit until drool starts sliding down their receding chin. You, covered in the cesspool of controversy surrounding the Hogwarts game. The marching of the Third Reich gets louder, all while the flames of the store start to burn you to a char. Your final thoughts before dying are, what did I do to deserve this? You see, the simple answer to that is that you were able to separate the art from the artist, and you made your own choices to buy a game for your entertainment. That's what led you into the Nazi-like boycott of this game. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this game, I'm sure you're all aware. But what I'd like to talk about here tonight is that you boycotting the game and targeting people who do buy it makes you no better than that J.K. Rowling person is. So let me get one thing straight to all the people spreading hate to people streaming and uploading this game. No one likes J.K. Rowling, but she's a millionaire regardless of how this game does, whether it does well or it does poor. In fact, it's very uncommon in the games industry to receive royalties of a title due to unpredictable sales. Rather, they pay to use the IP outright. This means that J.K. Rowling secured the fucking bag for this game using her IP several years ago. The game's success has nothing to do with her. I'm not defending her, because on job, bro, she's awful. But at least look at the argument properly. You hate J.K. Rowling because she disagrees with trans people and continues to bully them. So you decide to bully other people because you disagree with them buying the game. You are still spreading hate and causing just as much harm to people as J.K. Rowling is. You are no better than that transphobic woman you claim to hate. Just because you support the rights of anything does not make you a good person. Supporting trans people and other LGBTQ+ members, as well as other races and racial problems, should be the standard. That should be the bare minimum. So you're no better than anyone else for doing so because it is the bare minimum. Instead of trying to cancel streamers and content creators for playing a game, why don't you put that energy into actually donating and helping out your trans community? Why don't you actively fight for their benefit rather than putting a focus on a video game that in no way changes anything for anyone regardless of how well or bad it does? The only people you would be hurting are the devs, who even went the extra mile to put a trans character in the game. This canonically making it the first time a trans character has shown up in the Harry Potter universe. This is such a huge step forward, but it's just never enough for the people who bitch and cry about something so stupid. So while I was on Twitter, I saw a tweet from Keemstar. It was a poll asking if you're buying Hogwarts Legacy. The first answer was, no, I stand against hate. And the second answer was, yes, I'm transphobic. Let me use the same argument against Keemstar as well as other people who agree with him. You remember what Keem called our boy Alex, right? Well, here's a clip to remind you.
Yeah, I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger, Alex is doing this shit. You fucking nigger. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna find out. Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Just type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger.
Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, you're ready for this, right? If you interact with Keemstar and view anything he does, it pays the person who was openly okay with saying the N-word in a derogatory way, meaning that you are racist. If you are watching this video on a smart device, you support Chinese sweatshops. If you pay taxes, you support war crimes against innocent people. If you have ever gone to the movies, you supported a company that once played the Harry Potter movies. Therefore, they were supporting Rowling, and then you supported the company who supported Rowling. This meaning you hate trans people. If you ever went to a library and bought a book or gave them money at all, you're a bigot who hates trans people because that library owns a copy of Harry Potter. And you're racist. If you buy clothes with cotton, you support the idea of slaves picking cotton because that's what they used to do. So you're racist. If you watch YouTube, you're a racist. Because YouTube is a platform that pays Keemstar and PewDiePie all of their money and allows them to stay afloat. And you watching YouTube pays Google through ads, who use those ads to pay Keemstar and PewDiePie. So you're a racist. Do these arguments make any sense? No! But it's the same logic being used with the idea of you buying Hogwarts makes you transphobic. Like the f*** it does. I openly support gay people, trans people, black people, Asian people. I have no hate for any gender, race, or sexuality out there. But what I do hate is narrow-minded people with the inability to separate the art from the artist. Me buying Hogwarts Legacy makes me no more of a transphobic person than you watching YouTube makes you a racist. Bullying people who buy the game for themselves makes you no better than J.K. Rowling bullying the trans community. This is actually just embarrassing how little this controversy actually matters or impacts anything. Not buying this game doesn't make you a good person. You are not a good person just because you avoid doing something you think is bad. And you are not a bad person because you avoid doing something good. You have to actively be doing something bad to be a bad person. And you have to actively be doing something good to be a good person. So if you want to be a good person and show how much you support the cause, then go donate to the cause instead of boycotting a video game that made the first step in showing trans representation in the Harry Potter universe. A link to a trans charity and support group will be in the description if you would actually like to help, but boycotting this game does no good for anyone and only promotes toxicity where there isn't any to be had. Sorry for the rant, it's a bit of a different video, but if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. If you didn't enjoy the video, then you're a piece of shit who hates women, and you're probably racist.